Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing for these series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go for their try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I apologize if my voice is a little extra gruff or, kind of raspy. I'm kind of kicking a little bit of a cold. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? It happens to be my Mega Ran shirt, which I always love my Mega Ran shirt. It's a very cool shirt that has to do with a very cool guy, that being the Mega Ran. Mega Ran, whose actual name is Raheem Jarbo. Incredibly cool guy. Incredible, journey as a person, growing up as, a kid, kind of having to deal with certain difficulties in his life, eventually moving on, becoming a teacher and a hip-hop artist, and then eventually kind of breaking through and, gaining mass amounts of popularity when he sort of started working in the emerging genre of nerdcore. And if you're unfamiliar with nerdcore, it's sort of a branch of hip-hop, and sometimes it's even applied to other types of music that basically focus on, nerdy stuff. In his case, obviously, he had some affection for the Mega Man franchise, and so he took on the moniker of Mega Ran, and just extremely cool guy. I've been fortunate enough to see him perform live a number of times. I actually have videos of said performances on the channel, just in case maybe you want to check him out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction, because I think he's incredible. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, I am a little bit under the weather. Nothing too bad, but, I've definitely got a little extra mucus running through my system at the time. And, I really, I didn't want to make anything for myself, just a little bit too wore out. So I figured I'd go out, I'd grab some food. But I also wanted something that would go over there and kind of warm me up inside. So where did I go? What did I get? I ended up at, Strat's. They sell hamburgers. They also sell a whole bunch of other stuff, including, chili. I like chili. But yeah, Strat is a cool little local spot, sort of old-style diner. I've reviewed some stuff from there before. It's sort of part of my ever-expanding goal to go over there and try out local stuff. So much so I have an entire playlist that is just for local scenes. That's my Eating Out Illinois playlist. So if you're interested in the Illinois eating scene, at least my part of it, head to that particular playlist. And, chili. So, and they asked, you want cheese and onions? I'm like, I just want cheese. I don't want onions. And I've never had their chili before. It's going to be kind of hard to, look, it's chili. You can see it. And yeah, we got the cheese in there. Kind of, chili. Come on. Chili's just freaking fantastic. Let's kind of mix it in there a little bit. It also comes with the oyster crackers and stuff, which normally I would put in, but because, again, I am a little bit claggy as far as mucus and stuff, I'm just going to go with the chili. But let's get a thing for the thing here. It's not sexy looking, but looks like this. Looks like this. Ha 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 ha. Let's try out some chili. Nice meaty chili, for one thing. Oh, that's good. Yeah, nice meaty chili. It's not watered down or anything. Sometimes you go to some places, I've had this happen. You go to order some chili, and it's practically just brown water with an occasional lump of something in it. Not the case here. This is some nice thick chili, and that's personally what I like to see. You can see, that's a lot of good chili right there. That's good chili. Now, maybe I'm cheating a little bit with the cheese. I probably should have gone in for just the straight chili, but I still feel regardless, especially with a chili like this, where it's so thick and full, like my hair used to be in my youth. Oh, God. No, it's like the cheese, I mean, it's definitely obviously going to change the overall a little bit, but it's not going to drastically alter what this is bringing to it. Because again, it's nice, it's meaty. It does have beans in it, which I know some people take issue with. My friend Paul, who does watch my channel sometimes, love you, Paul. I know I believe it's green peppers and beans. If a chili has that in it, he just does not even consider it chili. I personally am fine with beans being in chili. I think they're nice. No, that's really good. It has a nice like depth of flavor to it. It's got a little tanginess to it, a little oomph. I would like me personally. I prefer a chili that's got a little bit of a little bit more spice. My friend Frank, who also is friends with my friend Paul, love you, Frank, if you happen to watch this. He makes some of the best chili I've ever had, and his chili has some fucking kick to it. So, but I do like that there is at least a little bit of a kick here. Kind of goes to the back of your throat a little bit. It's very nicely seasoned, and it has that like nice just chili taste to it, you know? Like, this is the type of chili that pretty much anybody, except maybe my friend Paul, could probably get behind because, like, it's nice, it's meaty, it's got a great depth of flavor, it's seasoned really well. You don't feel like any of it is filler. It's just really tasty. And then, like I said, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. Warms your mouth, warms your throat a little bit. Kind of what I need right now. But it's not crazy spicy or anything like that. It just has that classic chili flavor. And I think this is a really good chili. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Absolutely and absolutely. In fact, I haven't made it like a series yet, but I have been going over there doing some reviews for some chili places and stuff like that. Well, not chili places, but places that sell chili. I think Culver's. I did some other ones. I don't know if I've done Wendy's yet. I forget. But I've done like 2 or 3 of them at this point. And I'm going to say right now, out of the places I've been to so far, that's far and away the best chili I've had. It's really tasty. It's the closest that it really comes to tasting homemade out of any of the ones that I've had. I'm not going to, like I said, there are tweaks to it that personally, would suit me just a little bit. Again, just a little extra kick would be nice. Maybe I actually like green peppers. Sorry, Paul. Something like that in there just to give it a little extra liveliness. But, like, fundamentally, that's a really good chili. Like, there's absolutely nothing to dislike about it. It brings the flavor, it brings the texture. And like I said, like, if somebody were to serve that to me and say that was homemade chili, I would buy it. I'd be 100%. I think that's a nice chili. I would get that again. And if I'm recommending it, like, absolutely I'm recommending it. Good chili is hard to come by, folks. Plenty of okay chili. Hell, even Wendy's chili is decent enough. It's certainly gotten me by late night cravings and stuff. But when you get some really properly good chili, that's the thing of beauty, And that's some good chili. There's just, I'm going to eat the rest of that and have a good old time. Later on, we'll see how I'm feeling. Hopefully some of this crap will get out of my head. But, no, that's really good. And I think if you happen to be in the area, Strat is a great place anyway. They have a great menu. But now you can go over there and add on chili to that. They do some good chili, too. So, 5 things before I get out of here, though. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental months, tremendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourself some truly chili-tastic rest of your life. Because boy, oh boy, chili's wonderful. And it's so versatile. Even if you're like my friend Paul, where you have very specific stuff that works for you or doesn't work for you, you can find a way to make chili your own thing. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, do you have a favorite chili place? Or are you more of a specifically made at home type of person? Because, like my Aunt Di, she used to make some really banging chili. These days, she has certain digestion issues and stuff like that, so she can't really do the spicy stuff the way that she used to. And to be fair, I mean, I obviously should change my diet if we're being realistic. But man, oh man, homemade chili, it's just, you can't beat it. But, yeah, you do find some places where they do it proper. And I'd be interested to hear any of yours or any fun chili stories that you might have. Anyway,